Good morning, students. Today we are discussing about some business matters. Okay, so in the history of humans, we have barter system. What is a barter system? Instead of rice, they will give some sugar, or instead of 2 goats, they will give 1 cow. Okay, that time there is no currencies available, and later the currencies are used and we buy the things and we are giving money, and in the currency denotes the value of money. The value of different things is different. Okay, and in the case of our money math, we are studying about the cost price. We are studying about selling price, and what is the difference of cost price and the selling price. If it is a loss or a profit, and how much profit he got, or how much percentage of profit he made after the business. So these things we are discussing today. Table shows the price of some vegetables in Trivandrum and Nagarkovil. They are nearby places, but they are in the different states to Kerala and Tamil Nadu. You can see the price list. Beetroot in Trivandrum it is 35 rupees, but in Nagarkovil only 24 rupees. Cabbage 45 and 30. Carrot 60 and 50. Green chilli 76 and 60. You can see the price difference. Okay, price difference you can see. Beetroot 35 and Nagarkovil it is 24. Why the price difference will come? Maybe because of the transportation cost. Okay, transportation cost, the price of the thing will increase, or we have more consumers here. Okay, so if more consumers are there, they can increase the price easily. Okay, for getting more profit. So there should be different factors to change the price of the things. Majid is a vegetable merchant. That include one more thing. He bought yam at 4,000 rupees. He bought yam at 20 rupees a kilogram. So he bought 4,000 rupees yam, and each kilogram how much? 20 rupees. He sold them on the spot at 25 rupees a kilogram. So he bought it for 20 rupees per kg and sold it for 25 rupees a kilogram. How much profit did he make in this sale? So 4,000 rupees he bought the yam, and each yam 20 rupees per kilogram, and he sold it for 25. So you can see the difference. Okay, each 1 kilogram he got a profit of 5 rupees. Each 1 kilogram he is getting a profit of 5 rupees. See the question, how many kilograms of yam did he buy? He bought it for 4,000 rupees. Then what is the price of each kilogram? 20 rupees. So you can divide by 20. It will be answer. He got 200 kilogram of yam. 200 kilogram. Then total price of the yam divided by each kilogram. Okay, how much money did he got on selling? On selling, how much money he got? So he bought 200 kilogram of yam and sold it for 25 rupees per kg. So he is getting 5,000 rupees. Okay, he bought it for 4,000 and sold it for 5,000. How much money did he spend on buying? How much? 4,000 is for buying. How much is the profit? That is 5,000 minus 4,000. How much? It is 1,000 rupees he got as the profit. Okay, and one more thing, how much profit per kg? That is how much? 25 minus 20, it is 5 rupees per kilogram. So total he got 1000 rupees as a profit. Okay, that is the difference. 4000 rupees he bought the yam, per kg 20 rupees, and he sold it for 25 rupees each kilogram. So he got 5000 rupees. What is the total profit? 5000 minus 4000, he is getting 1000 rupees profit. Thomas bought 10 cent of land at 75,000 rupees a cent. He spent 50,000 rupees to build a wall around and 60,000 rupees to dig a well. He sold the plot at 90,000 rupees a cent. Was it a gain or loss for him? How much? So he bought 10 cent of land for 75,000 rupees, and later he made a wall around his land and for 50,000 rupees. Then he dig a well for 60,000 rupees, and later he sold it for 90,000 rupees. So what was the gain or loss, and how much is the gain or loss? You have to find out. Price of 1 cent. How much? 75,000 rupees. Then he bought 10 cent. Okay, so what is the cost of 10 cent? 75,000 into 10. So 7,50,000. Cost of the wall is 50,000 rupees. Then cost of the well, how much? 60,000 rupees. So he bought 10 cent for 7,50,000, and he made a wall and a well for 50,000 and 60,000. Then what about the cost of the whole land or the 10 cent? 7,50,000 plus 50,000 for the wall and 60,000 for the well. So 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 6, 8. So 8,60,000 is the total cost of the land now. Then selling price of 1 cent of land is 90,000 rupees. Then what is the sold amount of 10 cent? 10 into 90,000. So it is 9 lakh. Okay. So 9 lakh is the sold price, and he bought it for altogether 8,60,000. Then is it a profit or gain? Is it a profit or gain? This is a profit only, because he sold it for 9 lakh and he bought it for 8,60,000 altogether. Profit is equal to 9 lakh minus 8,60,000. 40,000 rupees he got as the profit. Okay. So the total profit is 40,000. He sold it for 9 lakh and he bought it for 8,60,000. The balance is the profit, that is 40,000. At Orima Cooperative Society, 100 kilogram of wheat grains was bought at 25 rupees a kilogram. So total 100 kilogram of wheat, and each kilogram 25 rupees. Then 500 rupees was spent in washing, drying, grinding and packaging. So after buying, they wash it, dry it and grind it and package. Okay. 100 packets were made to sold at 35 rupees a packet. So 100 kilogram they bought, per kg it is 25. Then 500 rupees they spent for cleaning and packaging, then and grinding. Then 100 packets they made and they sold it for 35 rupees a packet. In that 20 packets of powder was spoiled and remaining unsold. the remaining sold. Did they make a profit or suffer a loss in this sale? How much? So 20 packet of powder was spoiled. Total of 100 packets. Then the remaining they sold it, and did they get a profit or loss? Cost price of the wheat. 1 kilogram is bought it for 25 rupees. Then how much is the cost of 100 kilogram? 25 into 100, 2500 rupees. And it is for packaging and cleaning or grinding. Okay, how much cost? 500 rupees. Then how many packet they made? Made 100 packets. Okay, 100 packets. Out of that 100, how much is damaged? Damaged packets is equal to 20. What is the balance to sold? 100 is the total packet. Out of the 20 damaged, balance is 80 packets for selling. Okay, then what is the cost of 80 packets? What about one packet? One packet, 1 kilogram, the cost is 35 rupees. So 80 packets, 35 into 80 you have to find out. 35 into 80 is 2800 rupees. So they bought it for 2500 plus packaging they gave 500 rupees, and 20 packets were spoiled. The balance 80 packets, they are, after selling, they are getting a amount of 2800. What is the total cost? Buying 2500 plus 500. ₹3,000 was the overall cost of the wheat. After damaging packets, how much they sold? 80 packets. Each packet 35 rupees. They got a amount of 2800. So you can see the cost price is more and the selling price is less. So they are getting a loss. Okay, the cost price is more and the selling price is less. That's why it is a loss. So cost price minus selling price. So it is 3000 minus 2800. So 200 rupees was their loss. In the previous question, the cost price of the land is 8,60,000, but the selling price is 9 lakh. So the cost price is less and the selling price is more. That's why they are getting the profit. So selling price minus cost price is the profit. Then what about the loss? The cost price is more and the selling price is less. That's why it is a loss. A trader bought 20 quintals of rubber sheet at 19,850 rupees a quintal. He spent 3,000 rupees to take the load to the shop. Since the price went down, he had to sell them at 18,250 rupees a quintal. How much money did he lose? So he bought 20 quintals of rubber sheet at 19,850 rupees per quintal. Then he spent it for 3,000 rupees to take the load to the shop. Then after that, the price of the rubber was reduced or the price went down. Then he has to sell it for 18,250 rupees only. So how much is the loss? To measure the weight of the object, we are using gram, kilogram, like that. Okay. If it is more, we can keep it as a quintal. 1 quintal means 100 kilogram. 1 quintal is 100 kilogram. And if it is more, you can say it is ton. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilogram. That also another unit. Cost price of the rubber sheet is 19,850 rupees. Then the transportation charge, ₹3,000. So the total cost, and before that the cost price per quintal, okay, per quintal it is 19,850. He bought it for how many? Cost price of 20 quintal of sheet. So it is 20 into 19,850. So if you multiply, you are getting 3,97,000 rupees. That is the cost price of the total amount of sheet. Total sheet. Okay. Then transportation are 3,000. So what is the total cost? Total cost of 20 quintal is equal to 3,97,000 plus 3,000. So the total amount of the cost of the sheet is 4 lakhs. 4 lakh is the cost of the rubber sheet. And what happened? After he is buying, the price of the rubber sheet was went down. So next we are writing the selling price. Selling price of 1 quintal is equal to 18,250 rupees. Then what is the selling price of 20 quintal? Is equal to 20 into 18,200. So he is getting an amount of 3,65,000 rupees. So the total selling price he got as 3,65,000 rupees. What was the cost of the? It is 4 lakh. The selling price is 63.65. So there should be a loss because the cost price is more here. The selling price is less. So you can write the loss. Loss is equal to 4 lakh minus 3,65,000. So 35,000 rupees he lose after the purchase. Okay, he bought it for 4 lakh. Then per quintal 19,850, and after buying the transportation charge is 3,000. Together it is 4 lakh rupees he buy it. Then later the price went down because of the market fall. Then what happened? 1 quintal he bought sell it for 18,250. So he got the loss. Okay. Then 20 quintal they sold it, and the total amount that he got after selling is 3,65,000. Then the cost price is more than the selling price. That's why it is a loss. So he lost 35,000 rupees after the purchase and the selling. So now we studied how much is the loss and how much is the profit. If it is a profit, selling price is more and the cost price is less. And if it is a loss, selling price is less and the cost price is more. Next we are finding out the percentage of loss. How much is the loss percentage? How much is the profit percentage? So loss percentage we can calculate by loss by CP into 100. How much is the loss? CP minus SP. Okay, cost price minus selling price is the loss. That divided by cost price into 100. Then what is the profit percentage? Profit percentage we can calculate like this. Profit divided by CP into 100. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, and that divided by cost price in 100 is which one? Profit percentage. A man bought coconut for 650 rupees and sold these for 598 rupees. He bought it for 650 and sold it for 598. What is the percentage of loss? What is the percentage of loss? So what is the loss? You have to find out first. Here the cost price of the coconut is 650 rupees and the selling price of the coconut is 598 rupees. Here you can see the cost price is more than the selling price, so that is surely a loss. So CP minus SP. So CP is 650 minus 598, a difference of 52 rupees. Okay. So 52 rupees he lost after the selling. Then we have to find out the percentage of loss. Percentage of loss equation is studied. Loss divided by CP into 100. How much is the loss? 52 rupees. How much is the CP? Cost price is 650. Then what is multiplied by 100? 0 is cancelled. Then 520 by 65. 520. 52 into 10 divided by 65. So you are getting an answer of 8% loss. 8% loss is the final answer. 520 by 65. If you divide it, you are getting 8% loss, because the cost price is more than the selling price. An almara bought for 5,000 rupees was sold for 5,600 rupees. What is the profit percentage? He bought it for 5,000 and he sold it for 5,600. So which is more? The selling price is more than the cost price. So surely it is a profit. So profit percentage you have to calculate. The cost price of Alamara, it is 5,000 and selling price is 5,600. So the selling price is more, that's why it is a profit. Profit is equal to 5,600 minus 5,000. So 600 rupees is the profit. So you have to find out the profit percentage. So how will you find out the profit percentage? Profit divided by CP into 100. Profit is equal to how much? 6,000 rupees is the profit. Sorry, 600 rupees is the profit. Cost price is 5,000 rupees multiplied by 100. 0 cancel, 0 cancel. So remain 600 divided by 50. Again 0 cancel. 60 by 5 we are getting. 60 by 5 is how much? 12. So 12% is the profit. Okay, 12% is the profit after the fee. So he buy it for 5,000 and sold it for 5,600, and he got a profit of 600 rupees, and the profit loss you have to find out by profit by loss percentage into 100. Sorry, profit by CP into 100. Then 600 divided by 5,000 into 100, we are getting 12%. A TV bought for 12,000 rupees and sold it for 10,200 rupees. What is the loss percentage? So the cost price is 12,000 and the sold price is 10,200. So you can see the difference. So surely it is a loss. So loss you have to find out first, then you have to find out the loss percentage. Do it as a homework. Akhil is a fish vendor. One day he bought 12 kilogram of fish at 140 rupees a kilogram. So he bought total of 12 kilogram. Each kilogram how much? 140 rupees. He spent 120 rupees to take this to the shop. So after buying the fish, he transport it to the shop by giving 120 rupees. Then 4 kilogram of fish was spoiled and he sold a rest at 180 rupees a kilogram. Did he gain or lose money in this? What percentage? So he buy it for 140 rupees a kilogram and he buy total of 12 kilogram of fish and he spent a transportation cost of 120 rupees. Then he lost 4 kilogram fish as damage. Then he sell it for 180 rupees. So what is the gain or loss, or how much percentage? Cost price of the fish. He bought 140 rupees a kilogram. Okay, how much kilogram he bought? 12 kilogram. 12 kilogram of fish, bought it for 140 rupees. So the total cost of the fish is equal to 1680 rupees. So 1 kilogram 140 rupees. He bought for 12 kg. So 12 kg into 140, the total cost of the fish. Then what is the transportation charge? Is 120 rupees. Then what is the total cost? Total cost is equal to 1680 plus 120. So the total he made it for 1800 rupees. Okay, that is the total cost of the fish. He buy it for 1680 rupees and give a transportation charge of 120. Together the cost of the fish is 1800. Then how much is spoiled? 4 kg is spoiled. So the balance fish is how much kilogram? Total 12 kilogram is bought, 4 is spoiled, the balance is 8 kilogram. Then how much is sold? The selling price of fish is how much? 180 rupees. And he sold how many kilogram? 8 kilogram only, because 4 kilogram is spoiled. Then so 180 into 8, I am writing it together. Okay, the selling price of the fish is 180 per kilogram. Like that 8 kilogram are there, so 8 into 180, writing together. Okay, if you need you can write it separately. 1 kilogram fish is how much? 180 rupees. 8 kilogram of fish, so 180 into 8, so 1440 you are getting. Okay, so he cost price is how much? 1800. The selling price is 1440. Which is more? The cost price is more here. So if the cost price is more, that is surely a loss. So loss is equal to 1800 minus 1440. So he is getting a loss of 360 rupees. Okay, cost price is more than the selling price, that is why it is a loss. Remember that one. Cost price is more and selling price is less, it is loss. Remember that one. And cost price is less and selling price is more, it is a profit. So remind this one. Then in this case he got a loss of 360 rupees. So what is the loss percentage? Loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100. Loss is how much? 360 rupees loss. How much is the cost price? 1800 multiplied by 100. 0 is cancelled. Balance is 360 by 18. 82s are 36. So it is 20% loss. Okay. A loss of 20%. Okay, after buying and selling the fish, he lost a percentage of 20. Okay, 20% loss was there in the business. In Omega stores, ceiling fans sold at 1,728 rupees a piece fetches 128 rupees as profit. So after selling the ceiling fan, he is getting a profit of 128 rupees and is selling it for 1,728 rupees. While pedestal fan sold at 2,616 rupees a piece and fetches 216 rupees as profit. So while the pedestal fan is selling, he is getting a profit of 216 rupees and he sell it for 2,616. Which sale is more profitable? Which sale is more profitable? So two types of fan they are selling and their price also different and the profit also different. We have to find out the which sale is more profitable. So we have to find out the percentage. So which percentage is more, that is getting more profit. Selling price of the ceiling fan 1728 rupees and what does the profit is getting 128 rupees and the pedestal fan it is 2,616 rupees and he is getting a profit of 216 rupees. These are the data given in the question. Using this you have to find out. To find out the percentage of loss or profit, we need cost price. So cost price you have to find out. Cost price of ceiling fan. How much is the selling price minus the profit? Okay, selling price minus profit is cost price. So selling price is 1728 and is getting a profit of 128 rupees. So the actual cost of the fan is 1,600 rupees only. Okay, the cost price of the ceiling fan is 1,600 and he sell it for 1728 with a profit of 128 rupees. Same like you have to find out the cost price of pedestal fan. Pedestal fan cost price is equal to SP minus profit. The selling price is 2616 minus 216. So he is getting the cost price as 2,400 rupees. Okay, cost price is 2,400 and selling price is 2,616 and he is getting a profit of 260. So he got the cost price now. Then you can find out the percentage of profit. Profit percentage of ceiling fan is equal to profit divided by CP into 100. What is the profit? 128 rupees. 128 divided by cost price is how much? 1600 multiplied by 100. Then if you find out, you are getting 2 by 25 into 100. So 100 4 times. So you are getting a percentage of 8%. Okay, 8% is the profit percentage of ceiling fan. Same like you have to find out pedestal fan also. Profit percentage of pedestal fan. Profit of 216 rupees. Total cost price is 2,400 into 100. 0 is cancelled. He is getting 24 216 by 24. It is 9%. Okay, 9% is the profit of pedestal fan and 8% is the profit of ceiling fan. So which is more profitable? Pedestal fan is more profitable. Okay, 1% more is getting. Okay, after selling the pedestal fan. So the pedestal fan is profitable than the ceiling fan. A retailer buys 150 kilogram of pepper at 400 rupees a kilogram and sells it at a profit of 60 rupees a kilogram. What is the total amount spent in buying? What is the total amount got, and what is the total profit and total profit percentage? So he buy 150 kilogram of pepper at 400 kilogram per kg. Okay. Then he sell it for a profit of 60. So he bought 150 kilogram of pepper at 400 rupees a kilogram. So 400 into 150 I have to find out. That is the total cost. Then he is getting a 60 rupees profit per kilogram. So he sold it for how many rupees? For 60 rupees per kilogram. So 460 into 150 I have to find out. Then from that you have to find out the profit and all. Do it as a homework.